All right.
They're trying to make their league better.
Yeah, they're trying to make their league better, but are they doing the same mistakes as China? Because China went down this route of just big name spend, big name spend, big name spend. Rather than doing that, why don't you just invest money into your infrastructure, your training?
They're doing that as well.
Well, this is the thing. Like, are they doing that? Because that's what the UEFA president was talking about. Like, they're doing the wrong thing. They were talking about stuff like that.
And we're back again, Clique 45 on the hottest day of the year, the hottest podcast right now. My name's AY and I'm chilling with
Oz.
We've got a special guest with us. He's back again for you. Got Big Dan in the building.
Come on.
How you doing? Yeah. He's looking lit.
He's got an EP dropping soon by the looks of it.
Yeah, man. I had to come out.
Yeah.
Lovely. How you been?
I've been good, man.
We can see.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. I've been seeing those stories
We can see.
Just trying to enjoy it, man.
Yeah. Only thing's missing is that goal too. That's the only thing missing, bro.
It's coming. It's loaded.
That's funny. That's
lovely.
Funny,
what are we doing today?
For having me.
Yeah. All right. We'll start off the podcast with just transfers. We're gonna do a basic transfer episode for you guys to just make you catch up with what's been happening this week. Make sure you're aware of the situations of certain clubs, and we'll start off with. We'll go alphabetical. We'll go with A. A for Arsenal.
Yeah.
You're in Prem clubs, yeah? Prem clubs, yeah.
We'll do Prem clubs. We'll do a bit of everything.
Right, cool.
We'll go through a bit of everything. So we'll start with Arsenal. We'll go Urian Timber.
Yeah. Is that his first name?
Yeah, Urian. That's his first name. Yeah. Why? What does that mean he's from? Like
urine, bro.
Yeah.
That's piss, isn't it?
No, I didn't. No,
yo, bro, that's piss.
That is Urian. It is Urian Timber. I'm sure it is.
It is.
Yeah,
but it's spelled with a J, isn't it?
Yeah, J.
Okay. Spelled with a J. Okay,
Yeah.
Dutch dons, bro.
Yeah. But I thought you were gonna say, I thought he was like from somewhere else, but he must be from something like somewhere else.
Bro, I don't know.
Some African country.
Maybe Seychelles. I don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Alright, I was gonna say, where's this going?
He said urine.
Yeah. So he's obviously been linked with Arsenal and I believe Bayern Munich as well. But his agent has come out and said that his main focus is going to be Arsenal.
Okay.
That's the country. Club he wants to play for, as well as the manager he wants to play under, Mikel Arteta. So this Arteta pool seems to be in full flow again. 2 seasons in a row now. There seems to be players that want to move to the club because of him. It's cooking. It's slowly cooking. Cooking. I think you've gone steps ahead of where you should be, like in terms of the progression of the outcome of weight process. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. The process. And I think signing someone like Urian Timber is just going to put you another step ahead because he's 100% upgrade on people like Rob Holding and Tomiyasu.
Don't be talking about Holding, man.
So the actual money that's being linked with him is 40 million euros.
That's not bad.
Do you think that's fair or
not too shabby, mate?
Have you not seen him?
I haven't seen him personally. Not much of him.
I haven't seen much. I'm just
saying clips though.
I think Ten Hag wanted him last season, so I checked him out and I said, "Yo, he looks quite."
Before Martin.
That's the thing.
Looks good on the ball.
I think
he's very solid.
I don't know how tall he is. I don't know if he's just 6 foot.
5'10".
He's like a five. He's one of these.
Definitely not to 6 foot.
Yeah,
so he's one of them like Martinez.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's not too shabby.
I think and the thing with Timber is he can also play in different positions as well. So he's looking like he can play on the mid in the DM role. He can play right back, centre back. I don't know about left back too much.
Versatility, like Tomiyasu type.
Yeah. He's got versatility, so he seems to be quite good in that regards. But I just leave it like in terms of what you reckon about the transfer.
I mean, it's a good transfer. It's good to get it early, quick. It could be one of those players where he hits off well. Even if he doesn't, he's got time to improve.
Yeah.
But then again, I say that with a pinch of salt because the Arsenal of last season or 2 seasons prior is different from the Arsenal of now. Like, last season, 2 seasons, like, okay, let's try and get top 4. You want to get youth in. There's not really much pressure, but now it's like, you bowled the league. Now you got to go in. You bowled the league last season. You've got to be on it this season. They're not
what position do you feel like you lot are getting him in for, though? Because obviously he's a centre-back, but apparently he can play right back as well. And obviously
I think he's for that. Maybe, because I don't know what Ben White...
Is it just...
I think rotation, actually, because I don't see him playing above Saliba or
Gabriel.
and
that's
also
fair enough.
depends on what Ben White has told Arteta, because I was hearing rumours he was telling Arteta, I don't want to play right back no more.
Oh, really?
I'm not playing centre back because that's my position. So
Mm.
it depends. I think it's a good calamity for Arteta to think about, because you've got good players. I just feel it will nullify things like Holding coming into play.
Yeah.
Regardless. So we're not going to be having man them like them spoiling the whole thing when we need, you know what I'm saying? So I think that in itself, that's a good signing.
It's good stress to have.
Good stress.
to have.
Good stress.
And we'll move on now to Declan Rice. The saga seems to just be carrying on for the past month now, I would say.
Stress.
But it does seem to be a Man City step up in the transfer for him. 100 million is being spoken about to be bid by both clubs, but
way too much.
Yeah, it is a lot of money. It is a lot of money for the player that he is. But I still think he's a quality player. Don't get me wrong. I still think he's quality.
No, he is quality.
He improves any midfield he goes into either side. I personally feel, especially with the whole that Gundogan's leaving now that Man City are changing as a football club. But I just feel with Declan Rice, I think he is favouring Arsenal more than Man City. Personally, I do see.
That's what I've heard, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well.
You just need to pay money.
Yeah, exactly. This is the thing. Like, this is going to be the third or fourth bid coming in now.
We're chatting to them, innit? They're not trying to hear it. They're not trying to hear it. Obviously, he wants to come to us. Like,
yeah.
Mikel has lotioned it. It's calm. Like, Mikel's already lotioned it.
Again, it's the Arteta pool.
West Ham are just moving a bit stush, man. They're moving like that friend that ain't trying to let the girl go.
Yeah,
like, he's done. She's like, bro, let her go. But then again, like,
they're just trying to get serious peace.
Yeah, they're trying to milk it. And they know Man City, regardless, they're putting the piece down.
Yeah, as soon as Man City come into any transfer story, that price that you're setting for your player, it goes up by 20, 30, maybe even 40.
Down. But then you have to look at...
Not like United, though. If it was United, they'll be charging us extortionate.
Yeah, because they know you might know...
pay like 100. They'll just pay it straight.
You don't know negotiate. United fans will be like, go on.
Yeah, Casemiro, that's what happened with Casemiro.
Anthony, go on.
Yeah.
Bring him. What, is that what you might want? Right.
Yeah, that's exactly...
No questions asked. That's what it is. So if we were in it with them, I would have been more shook. Because them man, they're reckless. Most time we'll be like, yeah, we can do 180, this, that. And man be like, how much are you man doing? What, 100, 120? Take it.
Not right now.
Yeah, man, not right now.
United are that club,
Not right now, not right now.
Throw the money at you.
We broke right now.
Yeah, you are. You're struggling to even
trying to get the takeover.
Yeah, exactly. That's the first. That's the main.
I wanted to ask you guys a question. Like, if you were Declan Rice, which team would you go to? Think about it in a way of go to City, you're assured trophies. That's the best team in the world right now. Or you come to Arsenal and they're building something. You stay in London. You don't need to move out. You could one day become the captain. You could improve your gameplay. You could also improve your gameplay with Guardiola as well. But how sure are you with the rotation with Guardiola?
Okay.
Will you wake up one morning and be like, yo, what are you looking for here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's say you guys logically thinking, you're Declan Rice now, just gave him birth. You have a 1-year-old kid. You live in London. A London club's telling you to come. Yeah. And a Manchester club is telling you to come. Man City, best club in the world.
Yeah. Thinking in that brain, you got to say Arsenal. If you're thinking family-wise and stuff like that, in terms of what's easier for him to do, it probably will be Arsenal.
But will they say that means you're not ambitious?
No, I don't think so, because Arsenal are a very ambitious club right now.
It's still a big club.
Yeah, I think Arsenal are ambitious.
Bigger than City.
Yeah, I agree. But if I was to think like footballing logic, I'm going Man City. If I'm Declan Rice and I'm saying like I'm this bit, like I am a bad boy baller. If I'm gonna change this midfield, if I'm like being seen as a main target under Pep Guardiola, I'm definitely going Man City. I'm gonna make sure I start in all the time.
He'll be the guy,
and you
improve as well.
Yeah, and what also playing at Man City does for Declan Rice as well. He doesn't have much more of a defensive job responsibility as much as Arsenal, because I think he wants to play that bit further ahead. I think he is really good at it. He's shown it under West Ham. He has to do both at West Ham. But I think at Man City he's going to do less defensive compared to if he was going to Arsenal. So personally, in terms of like playing style improvement, trying to be a bit more.
Do you think we'll start with Rodri then? Like,
do you have to start together?
100%. Okay. I reckon he does.
They'll have to start together. But I think there may be elements of his game that's going to go missing with Guardiola. Like what happened with Grealish? He was more of a flair type at Aston Villa. And as he came to Man City, he was a bit more
robotic.
So I think Guardiola could take that away from Rice. Could be like, yo, this is what I want you to do. Keep it moving past, drive when you can. Don't get too gassed.
Well, This is the thing. Yeah, that's the only
But
other
you'll
thing
win.
you can say. Yeah. You're gonna win. You're gonna win your trophy.
Take it or
Just
leave
play
it.
under the
Yeah,
system.
take it or leave it.
I think. Yeah. No. It's no.
I feel like it's a different position as well. Obviously, Grealish is cooking now. He's won a treble.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna think, yeah, it's all right.
It's
It worked out in the end.
It worked out in the end.
Are you gonna chat like you're still one of the main guys in the team as well?
Yeah.
You started playing more often than that. Obviously, his numbers might not have been great, but we all
They
know
weren't great.
that he's gonna cook probably next season. We'll see. Actually,
We'll see.
We'll see. But I feel like Rice anyway. For him, if I was Rice, I would definitely go City.
You go see, yeah.
You know, obviously he's got all the family and that, but like literally, you get one opportunity at these things. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you can go City, cook, and if you want to go Arsenal or somewhere else later, you always have that. But you can get those trophies, like establish yourself.
Done. First season done.
Exactly.
Done.
And he's 25, so it's got to be sort of.
It's not like he's bare young as well. Like,
yeah.
But he's a good age.
Yeah, it's a very good age, and he has to make sure that prime years are being used to
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
success.
Exactly.
Towards
So-
success.
That's actually true.
It's not an easy decision.
No, it's not. It's not. Of
Easy
course it's
decision.
not.
You need to
But
think.
with the rumours coming out, it does seem he had his heart set on Arsenal,
On Arsenal,
for a while
yeah.
now. So
This is literally
we'll just
typical
have to
Arsenal.
wait
The same thing with Mudryk.
Yeah.
It's so funny. If you lot don't pay up, if
Bro.
Arsenal, I'm gonna cook the
Everything
boys.
is
But
money.
right now with Mudryk, Arsenal seem to dodge the bullet.
Yeah,
They
that-
didn't dodge a bullet. He's depressed at Chelsea.
He
That's
doesn't want to
it.
play for Chelsea.
I
man.
don't care. It's like he's depressed playing at
You don't
Chelsea.
wanna
I
play for
genuinely feel like
Chelsea,
if he went
bro.
Arsenal, things
To
would
be
have been
fair, I
different.
saw a clip of him playing for Ukraine. He's
Mm.
doing bits for Ukraine,
Yeah,
right?
see.
Like there are
Yeah,
moments.
because
I ain't even seen that.
Yeah.
Environment's changed.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
like
exactly.
Chelsea. You don't
Yeah.
like Chelsea.
Nah,
It's such a weird move.
You
Yeah,
don't like
exactly.
Chelsea, man.
And since we're speaking of Man City, we'll go on towards
Lovely
Vardio,
Yeah.
who is £100 million a transfer target for Man City, and I feel like 100 million Rice, 100 million Vardio. I feel like it's got to be one or the other.
Everybody's
That's
just
true.
taking 100
Yeah,
million
this is
like
what I'm
it's
saying.
chicken
Like,
change. This
yeah,
is money,
this is
bro.
what I'm saying. Yeah. Like
Crazy.
is 100 million gonna be the new 20 million?
Bro, that's it.
For this guy, is he really worth 100?
He ain't
I
worth
rate
100.
him, but he's not worth 100.
yeah, I rate him as well. I like him.
Crazy.
Yeah,
One good World Cup, but
Yeah.
Messi still
He
cooked
hasn't
you.
Yeah.
Messi still cooked
But
you.
bro, Boateng got
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's bare defenders that Messi have cooked and they're not worth 100.
Mm.
So why are you different?
Okay,
Because he's
fair
bare
enough.
young, innit?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
He's
And
bare
Rebel
young.
Leipzig like to overprice their players. Look at Naby Keita, how much Liverpool.
Yeah, they got like 54.
58 million, bro.
Yeah,
for
58,
Naby
yeah.
Keita.
He was good then, though. to be
Yeah,
fair.
but look
Yeah,
what
that
happened
was
to him.
all.
And now
Uncle
he's
showed
left
his
as a
real
free
age.
agent.
Uncle showed his real age.
Yeah, exactly that. It's crazy, and I just think it's over excessive, and I feel like Man City have to choose one or the other. Personally, for me,
Yeah, no, I ain't even thought about that, but that's definitely true.
crazy
Because they ain't gonna pay, but they don't even really need both.
They don't need
They don't need
exactly
both,
like
so-
They
that.
just want to have more depth.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the only
But,
reason why.
bro, that centre back, like he's a centre back. You've
Mm.
already got Ruben Diaz. You've already got Aymeric Laporte.
He's
John
gonna tell
Stones and
Laporte to
Ake,
go.
Yeah,
and
they're
the
trying to get rid of
Laporte
Laporte.
to
Yeah,
go.
Laporte's definitely got
he
to be
looks
the
like
one that's gonna go.
he looks like the main one. Tottenham.
And
are big
Walker.
on
Tottenham,
him.
yeah, but
So
apparently
you
don't
wanna
want to go Tottenham.
He's
Would
a-
you want to go to?
Nah, no,
No,
that's
that's
Tottenham.
I'm busting up.
No,
Like, Tottenham have some audacity.
Why do they think they can get him?
I don't know. Tottenham are linked with him because Postecoglou is trying to do something different with this Tottenham side. Isn't
What
he?
kind of? What does he want to do?
He wants to change the style of playing it. He wants to go back to that attacking style of play. And Laporte is going to be the ball playing centre back that he needs.
Hey, that's
To be fair, it could be a good signing.
It could be.
If
If
he
he was
wants
to
to
go
go.
for him,
Yeah,
maybe.
I think it could be. I think it could be something different. I feel like if Laporte goes there, I feel like, you know what, fair enough, Tottenham, you've done the right thing. But right now, with the bids that they're putting in for other players, so they just signed this goalkeeper from Empoli
Yeah,
for like
I saw
19
that.
million pounds or something.
I saw that.
They're really not spending money like that
Yeah,
right
They
now.
ain't got it.
Yeah, they haven't really.
Only
got
if
it.
they sell Harry.
Exactly. So I don't know where this Laporte money is going to come from them. He might need to go abroad personally. I think
Yeah,
Laporte.
yeah.
He
Might
might need
as
to
well.
go abroad.
Might as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, he's already said he don't want to go there anyway. That's literally what I saw on Twitter the other
Quick
day.
to-
Bro,
He's already
like,
said
I don't
that,
blame
he's
him.
not trying
Like
to go there, so.
Tottenham
I ain't
need to
gonna-
look at people
I
like
ain't tryna
James
stress
Maddison,
him.
Harvey Barnes. Need to look
Yeah.
at them sort of people.
Maggie. Tottenham can get Maggie from them.
Who? Who's
Harry
Maggie?
Maguire.
Oh,
He can
yeah,
get Maggie
yeah,
from
yeah.
them, man,
I
there.
was thinking,
That's
who's
a-
Maggie, bro?
That's a
Yeah,
good
literally.
signing.
Yeah.
Hold the back.
Yeah, no.
Don't do too much.
He's
actually so
linked,
true.
bro.
Don't need to pass too much. Just
No.
relax.
Yeah, we'll see, innit?
I
We'll
hope
see
he
what
leaves, innit?
Tottenham could.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll see what he wants to do as well.
yeah, because Maguire, like, I don't think he'll leave. I
He
personally
needs
don't
to.
think
He
he'll leave.
should. He should leave.
Mm.
If he don't leave, it's like it's just bad for him, innit?
He's
You know
gonna
what I mean?
strip him of the
Obviously, United are
captainship
the
as
excuse
well.
to waste the money.
Yeah.
So like, it's just way. It's just because you're here doesn't mean you're going to get used, bro.
Yeah,
So if you want to do that to yourself, to your own career at this age, you want to play
Bro,
for England.
Think about
So it'll just
it.
be a terrible move for him. Like you think about the money, but
Mm.
you don't want your career to be over at this point. You're not that old. Like you can literally go somewhere and do bits. So
Go to Tottenham, man.
hopefully he gets that sense and thinks, yeah, let me just leave this place.
Let me
'cause
leave this place, man.
Yeah,
I've
well,
tried.
speaking about one centre back, we'll go on to the next one.
Lovely segue.
Yeah, thank you. Kim Min-jae is obviously Kim Min-jae. He's had verbal agreements to go to Bayern Munich. Contract signed to go to Bayern Munich. It's just about the price that they need to spend to Napoli. I think there is a release clause. I can't remember exactly, but Man City also linked with Kim Min-jae. Yeah. Looking likely they might want to hijack that deal as well. Man City might want him.
They want everybody.
Yeah, this is the thing. They want everyone. If you've had one good season, you're like linked with Man City. This is the thing. Yeah, but I don't really want to speak about Man City now anymore. I just want to go on to the Bayern Munich board. I want to go on to the Bayern Munich like the club and sort of the issues they're having. They're letting go of players. Players aren't really signing new contracts. They don't really want to stay. Sorry. And yeah, Kim Min-jae is another player that could look likely to be leaving. And I don't know if you know, but the boarders left at everyone's been sacked. Oliver Kahn and I can't remember the other guy's name, Halid Solovich or something like that.
Oliver didn't even get invited to the trophy celebration.
That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. I can't believe that.
Get lost.
But like I feel like Bayern Munich are gonna have a bit of a struggle.
They definitely will. It's karma, bro. You can't sack manager like Nagelsmann at that time of the season and get too cool and you think things are gonna be all right. Yeah, you won the league. But at the same time, there's still gonna be some repercussions.
Yeah, no,
you can't do bad like that and think everything's gonna be fine and dandy. They're gonna struggle. They're gonna struggle because if you think about it now, they want to sign players now. We've listed how many players now. Even Rice was linked with them. They're not getting anybody.
I mean, not only that, Lucas Hernandez is looking likely to leave to PSG.
They're not getting anybody. He's looking deep for them right now.
It's nuts. I don't know like what sort of team they're gonna have. They might need to have an old German national team. Because no one wants to go there. Like in terms of foreign players, no foreign player wants to go there.
Their striker is promoting. Yeah, they ain't got nobody else.
That's crazy. Yeah. Imagine that Bayern Munich and your striker is 37-year-old Eric
It's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. Of course, it's crazy.
Bro.
Bayern Munich have a lot of solving to do in the next couple of years. And we just have to wait and see what it looks like. We'll move on from one German to another German, Kai Havertz. And it's looking likely by the time this podcast comes out, he will be officially unveiled as a Arsenal signing. We've done a little bit of it about how it feels like signing another Chelsea player.
Let's hear from Dan.
But all right, we'll do
that. From the outside looking in, all the players Arsenal have just been signing from Chelsea since you've been a football fan, and you've just been seeing the nonsense all the time. Chelsea player to Arsenal, Chelsea player to Arsenal. Well, how do you feel about this deal? Do you feel like it's just another shag again, or you feel that Arteta's seen something and Havertz may cook?
I don't see it still. I'll keep it raw. I don't see it. It's a funny move to me because Havertz hasn't been that great. Obviously, Arteta is a good coach, innit? But are you that good?
That good, bro.
Are you good enough?
And then I'm hearing that he's going to play in LCM. Why not just get a midfielder, like an actual LCM? Why Havertz? Because
I thought that's what Declan Rice was going to be, though. I thought Declan Rice was going to do that Jack role.
But because Havertz can play a lot of positions, maybe he wants to just... But why Havertz?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why Havertz? Because he's tall?
I feel like it's just a 50-50 kind of move.
There was
if I'm going to keep it honest and like no bias, no banter, I'll say it's 50-50 because obviously... Havertz was a good player before he came to Chelsea. Chelsea has been a bad environment, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, he won the winning goal for the Champions League for them.
Do you know what I mean?
He's done really well for them in the Champions League. He's 24, he's young. Arteta said all these things, and he said he's versatile, so he can adapt to different situations, he said. I think, he has said that. So I feel like for him, it's going to be someone that's going to be trying to...
There's stability,
change the culture. Style of play. It's going to change the style of play, I think, with Kai Havertz coming in. Because £60 million that you're going to sign for Arsenal, you're no way going to be a rotation player. No way. Especially when you're going to be on like 200 grand a week. So I don't understand how that's going to be a rotation.
I just don't know why they got Havertz there, to be fair.
No, exactly. No one knows. I think we'll just have to wait
and see. Innit?
Yeah, exactly. And also, can I just... I don't really care much about it, but what kit numbers are you going to wear next year?
29.
Is that available?
Who's using 29 now? He said that's the thing with his brother, that him and his brother used to play. It's such a dumb reason. Me and his brother used to play FIFA. And when they make creative players, they put 29 on them. So he said, I'm going to continue that. No sentimental value to it at all. I thought
Just
like maybe
FIFA.
someone died and said FIFA, bro. I was like, get lost, bro. Why are you moving
That's
like
his sentimental value,
That's
innit?
we used to play FIFA together 29. I'm like, get lost. But do you know who used 29 before him?
Who?
Before him was Xhaka. Do you know who was 29 before Xhaka?
Shamak.
Imagine. Look at the number my man's taking. Shamak.
That's
Shamak.
heritage. That's heritage.
That's yeah. Man, Kai needs to. He needs to. This season needs to work hard. Prove Chelsea wrong. Prove Chelsea fans wrong.
Yeah.
Because they're chatting shit.
Yeah.
They're basically saying we don't need you.
Yeah,
you scored a
it's true.
Champions League winning goal for them.
They're
and
saying
telling
thank
to
you
get-
for the money,
Yeah.
Arsenal. They're saying
Chelsea are ungrateful like that.
Yeah, we'll be able to say yeah.
He was terrible though.
He was terrible,
yeah.
but I had an argument with a guy. This was before Havertz. You see, before Havertz was linked to Arsenal, yeah, I used to tell him that, yo, it was like, Havertz, there's a player in him. I was like, no, he's not. Like, but he scored a Champions League winning goal. I said, yeah, and so what? And so the minute Havertz was linked with Arsenal, yeah, I started thinking deep, like, is this guy actually good? I started trying to be like, oh, is there actually a player in him? Because once your team is linked with a certain man now,
Yeah.
you start thinking, can we make it work?
Yeah.
But when he's not your player, it's like, he's shit. But when it's your team linked with him, it's like, can he do something? Personally, I've been looking, bro, but all the compilations I'm seeing is just buying Leverkusen ones, bro.
All the
Chelsea
solutions
ones,
are making
He
the
was
Arsenal.
cold. He was cold at
Very
Leverkusen as well.
good.
So do you know what I'm saying? There's definitely a player in him, innit? So we just have to see if Arteta can get out of him. Like I said, Chelsea is just like, I reckon you can take a lot of players out of Chelsea and put them in a different team, and
And they
you'll
can
see them
cook.
do bits, innit?
Fair enough.
We'll
But
see.
even though I do not want Mount, just to put that out there.
Oh,
Nicely
nice
segued,
segue.
John.
That's another
Nicely
good
segued,
segue.
John.
What do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Money Mace.
Bro, I'm thinking, what the fuck? I'll keep it honest. Like, I'm just thinking, like, why Mount, man? Like, obviously, I've heard Ten Hag wanted him when he was at that other team in the Italian league and whatever, but it's just like, that's not what we need. Obviously, we've been saying that we need a controller. Everyone's been screaming. Every United fan is going to scream that we need a controller. That's not Mount. Like, so if he comes here, what, we're going to have him, Bruno, and Casemiro? Is that what we're trying to be doing? Like,
I mean, again, I think what Mount does is he has the Havertz problem for you guys in terms of what position does he play? How is Ten Hag going to set up?
What's
It's
his
going to
best
be.
position?
I feel like it's going to be, if Mount starts, it's got to be Casemiro in a single pivot with Bruno and Mount needing to do a lot of heavy work. But
That's work rate.
are they them sort of players?
Yeah, exactly.
No one's controlling the play.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Like, literally, no one's controlling that.
you don't
like,
have that good.
Obviously, unless we want to play Bruno a
Eriksen.
bit deeper because he was doing decent there this season. A couple.
They're
he
gonna
was
miss
actually
out
good.
from his.
But it's exactly. But like, that's not his thing, innit?
Yeah.
Like, so I just don't see why. Like, I'm really trying to like have faith, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
it's true.
and he's gonna want to be a starter. Like, he is probably gonna be a starter if we get him. So it's just
again, £60 million bid being put in. That sort of money does not make you a rotation player.
Oh, you want him. You man are cutting for
Yeah,
him.
literally.
you man are
We're
like
actually twerking
dancing
for him.
for him.
You man are cutting for him. You need him, bro. You need. But I like to look at things in another way. Like all these managers were interested in him. Arteta, Ten Hag, Klopp. So they must have seen something.
I
There
I
must
hear
be
that.
something
Literally.
we don't see that they see as actual
coaches.
coaches.
That's
innit?
another one that I say with Chelsea is a 50-50.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to look at a lot of Chelsea players and think it's a 50-50 because he's still young as well, like you said.
Yeah.
And he was their best player when like Lampard was about.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
So he's had good
Lampard's
seasons.
good.
He's had good seasons at Chelsea. So it's like he's not a terrible player. It's not. I mean, like I've never thought he was a terrible player. It's just
Is that what you need to push the
exactly like that's what we'll be saying. We want to be ruthless. We want to have that. And people keep talking about depth. He's not going to be depth though. Like literally, he's going to be starting. So it's just like I'm not on it still. I'm not on it, but it looks like we're going to get him because like he's literally like our primary target right now.
Yeah, money
I can't lie,
mates.
and it's just obviously there's 1 year left on his contract. If we get him for more than 60, I'm going to be livid.
That's too much for someone
Yeah.
else last
And
year.
he hasn't
that's
even
crazy.
and he hasn't had a good last season, so it's typical Chelsea. But like, if we pay it, we're idiots. We should be going in for guys like Caicedo.
Yeah.
But obviously, even he's not really a controller that.
He's
like that
not,
as
but
well.
you know you will
But
improve.
exactly.
But he dictates
but
the midfield. I feel,
Exactly.
A lot.
He's just a good player,
That's a
and
good
exactly.
player.
And obviously, Casemiro's getting old, so like he can just take his place.
Yeah,
Those are the sort of players that we should be going for.
Yeah. There's a lot of players that I'm surprised Man United haven't been linked with. Like Ruben Neves, he's only just had his transfer to Saudi Arabia. How is he not actually
I don't know
been
why
linked
no
with Man
English-
United this season after like
Any
4
English
years of being
clubs?
it?
That's so weird.
Bro.
It's weird.
Because I think we were linked to him like last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't go in for him. It's like, He's a good player.
Ten Hag
You've been
just
linked
said,
with him
nah.
for time, though,
Yeah,
Ruben
yeah.
Neves. You've been
Maybe
linked with him for
next,
like 4 years now.
Maybe
I feel.
Ten Hag said nah, because this was Ten Hag's first season. Maybe he saw him play and was like, nah, this ain't it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but obviously Wolves weren't having a good season.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, one Chelsea failure to a group of Chelsea failures.
Oh, mad.
Yeah. Get your abayas on, ladies. Get your camels ready.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, we're gonna go
Yalla.
Saudi traveling
Yalla,
in
yalla.
the Saudi segment of our
Alhamdulillah.
transfers.
Yes.
We're gonna be talking about, obviously, as I just said, the Chelsea strugglers. So we've got Edouard Mendy, Kalidou Koulibaly, Hakim Ziyech, N'Golo Kante, all confirmed transfers.
Before you continue,
Go on.
all them man there,
Mm.
they're Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Todd Boyle is trying to do, but that's a bit of a...
Yeah.
He's shipping certain man out. He's shipping certain man
He's shipping
out.
a certain group. Of
I don't know how to feel about that. Because I was like, yo, why is this man just being like, yo, whoever's reading the Quran here, man. Saudis calling. Allegedly. So I don't know. I do not know, but it feels a bit fishy.
But personally, like, you say that, yeah?
Mm.
The players that are actually moving, they aren't great anymore.
They're not great anymore.
Ziyech, I still feel there's a player in
There
there.
is
Like,
a
he showed
player.
it in the World Cup. Like,
There
he
is a
was
player.
brilliant. Like, he should have got that PSG move in January.
Literally,
Yeah.
I was hoping he got
They
that.
Yeah.
scumpered
I
it.
would've
They
liked to
said
see him.
no.
Yeah.
Chelsea said nah.
Nah,
We're not
Chelsea are
sending
pricks.
it.
We're ruining you. We're digging you deep.
We're not
bro.
sending this. You ain't playing with Messi.
You're getting shipped to Saudi Arabia. That's nuts. But yeah, like, what do you feel about that Chelsea-Saudi relationship? Like, because a lot of people are saying Todd Bowley's company, who owns Chelsea, they get money in from
Stakeholders,
the public investment fund of Saudi Arabia.
They're stakeholders,
They're stakeholders of that Todd Bowley company. So, like, is there a bit of cheating happening here? Is it just something we need to just get used to now?
We need to
Because
get used to
Get
it.
used
Yeah?
to it, bro.
100%, man. A lot of people want to call it cheating, but like, how is it cheating? If your club was doing it, you think you'll be crying?
It's business.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, business
You
is
won't
business.
be.
Yeah.
You just have to think about it. If it was your club making these moves, you will not be crying. You will not be saying, "Why is my club doing this?"
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Business.
So
It's like, man, you think ahead. They probably told him ship a lot of players in January, and then in the summer we're gonna come and get them.
I hate seeing it.
Simple.
Do you know what I'm saying? You know you're gonna hate seeing it
Yeah,
when your
but
team ain't cooking like
You
that.
gotta
But,
think
do you know
ahead.
what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just
I mean,
finding the loopholes
it's
if there's
crazy.
loopholes.
Yeah, it's loopholes, and like there was also another link I saw of Ruben Neves getting a loan move to Newcastle.
Yeah, I saw that
because
as
he
well.
was- Yeah,
But I just feel like what'd you say?
I would love that to happen.
Yeah, no, that would be crazy.
Banter, bro.
I just feel like that's more of the media trying to stir it
Yeah,
up
yeah.
because
I
they
reckon
tried
that's
that in
bollocks.
January. Well, not
Yeah.
January, but like
With Ronaldo.
around March time.
Newcastle
Ronaldo,
finished fourth.
Yeah.
Ronaldo's gonna go in. There's a
exactly.
sign in his contract that's gonna trigger it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel that's just all media talk, trying to make it all a bit more crazier than what it is.
Yeah,
Really,
They
I
need
feel
to leave
so.
these Saudi guys alone, man. Like, they're making
Just let-
money.
just let them alone, but-
money.
All right.
They're trying to make their league better.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
trying to make their league better, but are they doing the same mistakes as China? Because China went down this route of just big name spend, big name spend, big name spend.
Well-
Rather than doing that, why don't you just invest money into your infrastructure, your
They're
training?
doing that as well.
Well, this is the thing. Like, are they doing that? Because that's
Yeah.
what the UEFA president was talking about. Like, they're doing the wrong thing. They were talking about stuff
Yeah.
like
I
that.
think they've got this 20. They wanted to do 2030. I think they've just withdrawn their bid. They wanted to host it.
Yeah, the World Cup.
Yeah.
yeah.
Them withdrawing, I think they've set out like, okay, we need more time for this.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to remember, this is oil money. It ain't a joke.
No,
It ain't like, business here, business there. This is oil. This is a natural resource.
Yeah.
Like, God knows when it's gonna run out, but they've got it for time, bro. They got it for time,
That's a
bro.
lifetime.
They got it for time, bro. They're obviously chatting to certain people at certain clubs, saying, "Yeah, oh, they've already gotten into the English Premier League, bro. They've got Newcastle. That's them. So nobody can tell me Newcastle is owned by the government. Nobody's telling me nothing. Or that, club of a club. This Newcastle is owned by the Saudi government.
It's true.
Once you have an English team owned by the Saudi government, they can do as much as they want in this country.
Yeah, it's true.
They can do anything. So if they've got that, I think that's what China missed. China didn't buy anybody in England like that. So
or Europe.
Europe. So Saudi's got that. They've got here. They've got in PSG. I think that's Qatar. I'm mixing up.
Yeah.
The Arab
They don't
world.
like each other. You don't do that.
Yeah, but the Arab world, no, there's beef. There's big beef, bro. They tried to mess up the
What,
Qatari
you think they
bid.
all say yalla, get
Nah,
along with
there's
each
big
other?
beef. There's big beef, bro.
I did not know
From
that.
UAE to Qatar to
Yeah.
Saudi
Bahrain,
Arabia, There's
Bayern
big
days.
beef.
Okay.
But as I was saying, they got a club.
Mm.
China didn't have a club.
Yeah,
So now you've got a club. They can do as they please.
Mm.
They can do whatever
can
they
move
like.
out
They've
still.
got that foundation to start. Yeah, yo. Anybody can come through.
Exactly.
For big Ronaldo to come through, bro.
Yeah.
So who was China's biggest player that they got?
Oscar.
Imagine. And this man got Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And they could have gone Messi.
Well, at the time,
Was
it was
Oscar their biggest player?
yeah, because Carlos Tevez went when he
I
went
was gonna
was a
say
bit
Tevez,
like
yeah.
past
Oh,
peak. I
They've
feel.
got 2 Ballon d'Or players playing in the league.
Yeah,
Wait
Benzema
till
last
Benzema.
year.
China didn't have that.
Yeah,
They didn't have that.
That's actually so
Yeah,
true.
no,
They didn't
yeah,
have that.
it's
This is
true.
crazy money, bro.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
fair
actually
enough.
good.
And when you look at like the stadiums as well, it's so nicely built.
They're
Like,
making it
watching the
well.
Qatar, like watching the Qatar World Cup. I know it's not Saudi Arabia, but
Huh.
like the infrastructure they built over there, it was beautiful. And I think Saudi Arabia just doing the same route.
Doing the same,
Like
bro.
they're really being built well.
Like you said, it's even better than MLS, right?
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Defo,
I
defo.
back that every day.
Defo,
Saudi
bro.
Arabian league is better than the MLS.
Defo,
It's a
bro.
fact.
I hear it.
It is a fact.
MLS are trying to make it like an NBA type of
Nah,
Cut
we're not on that. We're not. That's what not
That's
football.
not football,
Yeah,
is
that's
it?
not
Yeah,
football.
not
That's not
football.
football. And imagine being sponsored by one company.
That's what they do, you know. I think NBA they did that
They do
with
similar
Reebok.
stuff. Yeah.
They did with Nike. Like there's turns
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
over,
yeah.
and I don't like that type of like monopoly for a year.
Mm.
Spread the peas,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Let's get
exactly.
jiggy with it.
Yeah, yeah, like
Absolutely.
trying to get competition going. That's what it's about,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, it's true. Okay, we can move on from one Saudi club to another Saudi club. We just mentioned them, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Signing,
Newcastle?
signing Sandro Tonali from AC
yeah,
Milan.
Yeah.
If Maldini was at AC Milan, by
That's
the
a
way,
good
he
move.
just got fired. If he was there, he's not letting that happen. That's
No,
that's
he's
an
not
AC
letting
Milan born and bred bleeding.
Yeah.
And they let him go from his role in the board, and now they're letting go of one of their best midfielders in their club currently.
Probably their best midfielder.
For a
Who else
while
they
as
got?
well. To
Yeah,
be
yeah,
fair,
yeah. He's been about for a while, literally.
yeah.
And he's still young
so
as well.
Yeah.
So
It's true. Like him and Benacer have been doing really well, but I feel like the way Newcastle played this high pressing sort of style, like closing down the game,
Mm.
Sandro Tonali is not that.
No.
He's really not that. So is Eddie Howe going to develop as a manager? Is he going to change it?
Tonali's gonna get opened up in the
do you,
Prem.
This is
yeah,
this is what I was
He's
going to
he's
say.
gonna get split open.
because I saw him a couple times last season. I wasn't impressed when I saw him in UCL. I can't lie.
He's gonna get
Mm.
opened
He
up.
wasn't really doing it for me, but I know he's been a good player in it, so I'm not going to
Yeah,
judge him off that.
in the Italian
Yeah,
league,
yeah, yeah.
he's doing bits.
Italian players don't come here and ball.
I can't
Tell me
think-
a few. Tell me.
Balotelli for a season.
Striker, midfielder. Give me a
A
midfielder.
midfielder, Italian midfielder.
Apart from Zola back then,
Yeah.
ain't nobody. Think about Aquilini that played for Liverpool.
Yeah.
You're gonna get opened up, bro.
Mm.
70 million euros for a team like Newcastle.
Mm.
Yeah, for Newcastle, it's just a weird one.
For someone like Eddie Howe that ain't even like he's
got
never been in the
experience- he's got
USL before.
experience with these
He's
type
not
of
experienced,
players.
bro. It's gonna be tough for Tonali.
Yeah.
He's gonna be thinking raw
It's true.
because they want him to be like the anchor man.
Mm.
Gonna want him to sit back.
Because that's what Bruno's role was. But
Yeah,
he's
they're
going to
gonna
be
push-
advancing it.
Yeah,
now,
bro,
yeah.
it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I feel like maybe Barella made a bit more sense for Newcastle because he is that type of player where he's
Barella's
busy.
cold.
Yeah,
He's like in that Champions
bro.
final, he was busy. He was getting around the pitch. He was brilliant.
Bro,
He would have made a bit more sense for me personally than Tonali.
Tonali
United
just
should
went
be
for the
going
money.
for it.
Yeah,
Just
I
went for the
think
money.
and I think AC Milan saw the opportunity and they just said we're not gonna let this opportunity go past us.
Yeah,
Really,
we'll bring a youth player in.
yeah, exactly. All right, and we move on to the next Premier League club in Bournemouth. Justin Kluivert has just signed for Bournemouth. Another light skin guy.
That's what they love. That's what they love.
Isn't it? They just love signing light skin players.
That's actually so true.
They
It's
love
weird,
it.
isn't it? It's so weird.
They
It
love
is so
it, bro.
weird. Yeah.
They love it, bro.
It is
Love a
weird.
light.
He needs
Yeah.
to fulfill his
Okay.
potential though, because he's been hopping.
Oh,
from
he's a
different
failed.
Yeah, he's a
clubs.
failed wonder.
He's a
kid.
failed
100%.
wonder kid.
Was he even? Was he
100%.
ever a
Yes.
wonder
He
kid?
was a wonder kid.
Remember,
to be fair.
I
What, you're
remember.
gonna say one goal?
No, not
Uh,
the one goal. I remember a particular game where
Yeah.
a certain manager came up to him after a Europa League final against him and Man United when
Ajax,
Roma,
yeah.
when Roma,
Roma,
when
Man
Man
United,
United won
yeah.
the Europa
Yeah,
League.
yeah.
Mourinho came up to him and said, "I
Yeah.
want you" and stuff
You
like
know
that. There was
Mourinho
these-
loves
there
to
was these
gas
things.
it.
Yeah.
No
But
Mourinho.
obviously,
though.
after that season, I think he got sold anyway
Bro,
after winning
after
that
that
Europa
season, he
League.
ain't done nothing.
Yeah.
What, Man United as a club?
Nah, just done. he
Oh,
ain't
Kluivert.
done
Yeah,
nothing,
Kluivert's done
bro.
nothing. Yeah, Kluivert's done nothing. And I think it's fair to say failed wonder.
That's
kid.
why he's going Bournemouth.
Yeah.
So that's probably where he could, if he's going to do anything.
He
he
has
can
This is
do it
Jordan
here in his
Ibe.
prem.
This is Jordan Ibe 2.0. I just realised this. This is
Jordan
Ibe.
Ibe had no European pedigree. Allow it.
Yeah.
Clive
Allow
might
it.
look. Clive
don't say-
Clive
That's
had
actually
that
true,
one
eBay,
final.
don't compare Clive with eBay.
Listen. Clive had that one final.
Mm.
What's he
It's-
done ever since?
It's one final though. He got the final.
Yeah, but
eBay don't got no finals, bro. eBay ain't got no finals.
But-
Don't say that. eBay
but-
don't- and
He's
eBay
very
even
forgotten about.
and eBay even said that he was going through a dark time with his
Yeah,
mentality and that.
I've heard
Clive
some
ain't
shit
said
about him.
nothing.
No, I heard
I've heard
that.
some
I
shit
heard
about
that.
him.
Clive
Exactly.
ain't said
So, yeah.
nothing. Clive is just hopping. He played for
Bro, that guy-
Donnarumma.
That
Did he
boy
not?
was brought up well as well. His dad is Patrick Kluivert. So
That's the issue. You can't know, bro. If you look at the players, even if you look at basketballers, yeah, it's only a few. Michael Jordan's children, they're not all that great at basketball. Let's go to football.
What they
Zidane.
like? What do they do?
One of them,
Psychologist or something.
one of them is sleeping with Michael Jordan's ex-teammate Scott Pippen.
Oh,
His wife. Yeah, he's sleeping.
Oh,
He's
no.
hitting that.
Oh, no.
Anyway, let's go back to it. Let's go back to it.
Let's go
Think
back
about
to football.
Zidane. Zidane's got 4 boys, bro.
Terrible.
4 boys.
Terrible.
The
Yeah, that
firstborn
sounds
midfielder, he has like 2 Champions League, boy. Yeah, he's shit.
Yeah.
I think the second born was a goalkeeper. Imagine that.
He's the
Them
worst.
man, this man, it's not in it. If you don't have it, you don't have it. But then you got people like Haaland that his dad was average
He's
at best.
and then he's a baller.
yeah. So I think this, what's his first name?
Who?
What's Clivert's first name?
Justin.
Just even that in itself, he looks like a Justin as well. Justin, yeah. I don't think he's stuck in peak, bro.
Yeah, it is tough. Like,
What position
yeah.
you play? Left wing or right wing?
Right wing. Well,
Right
both. He could do both.
We don't even know
He
about
could
my
do
man
both.
like this. He's not.
He's just been flopping like Ajax to Roma. It didn't
And these
work
are
out.
top clubs in a way. European
yeah.
heavyweights, bro.
Yeah.
I think you're right with this Bournemouth thing. Start afresh. Start afresh.
We'll see what he does, and then maybe Tottenham comes after him next season.
Nah, if you go once you go Tottenham, that's it.
It's
long.
peak,
It's
innit?
long.
But it is what it is.
It's long.
And then the last thing we'll move on to, and a bit of a shocker in terms of
Look
like,
into the camera and talk to them because they need to know.
yeah, you lot need to know about yourselves. Liverpool, where are you? You've just signed McAllister and you're just sitting out. I know you're getting rid of Carvalho on loan to Red Bull Leipzig, but since then, like, have you not learned from last season? Have you
Tell
not learned?
Tell
You
them.
need to learn
Tell
from
them.
your mistakes. You need a
They wanted
midfielder.
Jude, didn't
Yeah.
it?
You need a couple midfields. Yeah, after
Jude
I
told
was
Jude,
trying to
them,
bake off
nah,
with
bro.
McAllister.
yeah,
I was
after
thinking-
Jude, you lot are like a
Said, what?
thing,
Her puppy, like.
pubescent teenager sitting in
Jude
their
said, "I'm going-
rooms and
I'm
just
going
like crying about
Madrid.
it. Yeah, they're crying
I
about
got a
it.
guy that's trying to take me Madrid. Do you want to take me to
Mm.
Liverpool?
Mm.
Fuck that.
They're crying about it.
Nah,
they're fully crying.
it hurts.
Yeah, it
it's
hurts
hurting
them.
them.
Yeah.
He was
He was never going to
never going near
go.
Liverpool because were they even going to pay the fees? Like
They weren't going to pay the P's.
that's number one thing I was even thinking about.
Their form was bad.
But Jordan
Yeah.
Henderson kept chilling with him.
He's a pedo.
No, you can't say allegedly. No, you can't say that.
I'm so
Why is,
dead.
how old is Jordan Anderson?
32, 33.
How old is Jude?
20 something.
19.
Like 19,
He's not
just
19,
turned
is
20.
he? Is he still
He's
19?
a young boy.
Yeah,
why
yeah,
Why would I
I
be
think he's
chilling
about
with
to turn
couple
20.
man that are like...
English-
learn from him, to learn
English
from him.
teammates, yeah.
Bro, he was stuck onto him and look at it. He didn't even get the player. Just a waste.
No, but do you not think about how Jude's going to cook at Madrid? Because I think he's going to be sick there.
He's
you
gonna
know?
be-
Oh,
Very
100%, bro. Number
Development.
5, taking Zidane's pedestal.
I reckon he's
Making
actually
it his
so
own.
good.
No,
That's
he said it.
crazy.
He went to the final against Liverpool and Madrid, and that's why he made his decision. That I'm playing for Madrid.
So
Wow,
good.
And
imagine
after,
that.
yeah, and after he took a picture with Zidane, him and his brother took a picture with Zidane. It's like, yo, I ain't got time.
I ain't got time for Liverpool.
I ain't got time for Liverpool.
I'll just go for somewhere that's already
He's
settled.
just another
like,
a
set
young
up for
guy.
me.
If he wants to go Liverpool, he can later.
And that midfield
Madrid
quartet
now,
that they
yeah.
have right now
They've got
at Real
solid
Madrid:
youth.
Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, Valverde, Tchouameni, and
Camavinga.
Camavinga, and then you add Bellingham to it. You are set for
What's
10
Tchouameni
years.
saying though?
I think he's a bit off and on. Yeah,
Liverpool been linked with him.
yeah. He's not
Yeah.
like the French national team Tchouameni who was
No.
like bossing that midfield in the World Cup.
Mm.
It's a bit of a different Tchouameni, but I still feel that he's a good player, and it's just going to be about time because he was linked to you guys before going Real
Yeah,
Madrid
yeah.
and
Mm.
Liverpool. So it's just about timing, really. It's all about timing, I feel. And since we're calling timing, it's time to end the podcast.
Lovely. You know, you need to tell them.
Yeah, and what the competition?
Yeah, Dan may even just enter right now.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
competition?
Yeah, so our competition. Actually, yeah. Let's ask yours. What's
Yeah.
your
biggest what if?
what if in football?
Your biggest what if in football? Like if this had happened, imagine if this had happened.
So yeah,
I
like
would-
the main one we keep getting. I'm not gonna say it. I won't say it actually, but yeah. What's your what if?
What's you lot's one? I never thought about that still.
What was my one?
I
I think it's
forgot.
what if.
I forgot mine.
What was my one? I think mine was to do with.
Ah, let me think about
What
this.
was my one?
What if Arsenal gave Ashley Cole the contract he wanted?
I think mine was Champions League final 2006. What if the ref didn't send off Lame?
Oh, yeah,
I think that
Lehman,
was mine. Yeah. Or what if Arsenal didn't move to the Emirates? It's just something like that, innit?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you have one?
Shit, you know, put me on the spot, you know.
Yeah, we have.
That's all right. I've said
It's definitely going to be like a transfer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking about. Like, what if Ronaldo went Man City?
That's a good one. Might as
I love
well.
Ronaldo.
I actually haven't seen that in the comments. So if you
I don't
put that
know,
in, you're
yeah.
automatically in. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
that's a good one because
Everyone keeps commenting the same
Do
thing.
you think they would have just cooked?
they would have cooked.
It would have cooked. Everyone
Pep
would
had
have.
an idea.
100%.
I would have cried.
Pep
But
had
it's
an
like Frank
idea.
Lampard when
I
he
would
went to
hate
Man
City
City.
so much,
It
yeah.
worked well with Beer.
It worked,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Pep
Yeah.
would just be like, "Yo, stay in the box."
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would have been
Yeah.
crazy. He wouldn't be in Saudi Arabia right now.
He wouldn't have.
And that would have meant Saudi Arabia wouldn't be developing as much as they are right now.
So
But
many
then
links.
That also
Yeah,
means
there
that
you
he wouldn't
go.
be my favorite player anymore.
Yeah. Exactly.
well,
Look
there
at
you
that.
go.
I
Look
can't
at
lie, it
that.
would have to go back to like Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Ronaldo. If you
Well,
did that.
there
He
we
didn't,
go.
innit? So
Wow.
That's it.
Does that mean no Haaland then? Would that have meant no Haaland?
I reckon Haaland still
Haaland
comes.
comes.
Haaland still comes.
Because what other team was going to grab Haaland except
Exactly.
City?
Real Madrid, maybe.
Only Madrid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
it.
All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, wrap it.
So make sure you are sharing, liking our podcast. Make sure you get in touch with our competition.
like that,
Make
like
sure
that.
you go onto our video. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.
Blah.